Hi there! Thanks for tuning in to our virtual career exploration series. Today we'll be showing you Ashan, owner of Main Event Apparel, and Heather, digital marketer at Midnight Media Management. They work together using their artistic ability and business savvy to help their clientele at their shared business, Concept Design Group.
My name is Ashan Event. Main Event Sports and Apparel is my business. I'm the owner, the worker, janitor, the cleaner. We do everything. But what we do is we make custom apparel for a lot of different organizations, for businesses, companies. We help them with custom branded apparel, whether it be streetwear, whether it be polo shirts or custom hoodies or t-shirts for a special event or a special cause.
I'm Heather Pig. I am the owner of Midnight Media Management, which is a social media and graphic design business. Some of the things that I do within my business is managing clients' social accounts, creating graphics for them, working on creating logos and branding elements for new businesses or existing businesses so that it works in line, hand in hand with their social media accounts. Me and Ashan, we work together kind of hand in hand. So when I do logos and graphic design, he typically either has clients who already have their logos and they may not be in the right format to go on apparel or anything else that he works on, and I sometimes have to take care of those. Or he has someone who actually needs a logo or social media help, and so he kind of funnels them to me, and in return I help him with either creating designs for, like, I have my fancy machine over here where I cut out designs for him, and it's a really nice synergistic relationship between the both of us.
Some of my responsibilities start with meeting with a client or business or organization and kind of identifying what type of custom branded apparel that they'll be looking for. Can we kind of come up with a game plan as to how we can promote their message, their business, their fundraiser, or their brand? And we come up with a solution and we present the customer with multiple different options for them. And then we get into the process of making the apparel. Today we're going to be making some custom towels for a brand known throughout the hip hop world, for them to give away as merchandise for part of their promotion that they have coming up. We get this from our warehouse, and then we use our heat press machine to kind of press it and form it together. So what we do is we come with the design and we create like a template for them. And in that template, we kind of lay the template however we talked about, and we place it down on our graphic down here, and we press down on our heat press. A few seconds later, what we'll do is we'll lift up on our press, and then what we'll do is we'll peel this off, and then we have our graphic. Absolutely. Definitely you have to be approachable, to people and kind of be friendly, but at the same time, you have to have some form of customer service skills. And those customer service skills are basically, introductions on how to introduce yourself to other people, right? But you also have to learn how to, what we call, use an elevator pitch. This is what I can do. I'm not unique. I'm not the only person that makes shirts or custom apparel, but I have to make it feel like I'm unique and people want to do business with me.
A problem solver and with some critical thinking, little bit of some leadership. You obviously have to have some sort of creative mind for working with logos and kind of thinking really outside the box.
I do have 2 degrees. I have my master's in business, so I have my MBA, but I also got my bachelor's from Eastern Connecticut State University. To run a business, you don't necessarily need to have a business degree. It does help, because some of the things that you learn, you're going to learn outside the job anyways, right? Does it help in multiple situations? Yes. However, you learn more outside of the classroom by doing and failing, actually, because that's essentially, I think that's the best way to success is failure. I've learned a lot through failure, through making the mistakes. Education has definitely helped me shape some of that. So I would say my path to where I'm at now is trying, right? Trying to do something that I dreamed about and trying to make it a reality. So the educational component allows me to have a structure where I learn certain things, but now there's so many opportunities for you to learn from business by taking some courses or in a certification program, and that's something that we're trying to work on. It's an entrepreneurial program to help educate young people, so that way you can learn, whether you go to trade school or college, there's some in-between path where you can work on your entrepreneur skills as well too. So those are the things that I've learned. I've been trying to be an entrepreneur since I was 16. by just trying to connect people and make things happen for a while. And then I just figured out I could turn it into a business. I could connect some people here, and network and find somewhere in between. So if you have a passion and you have a dream and you want to make it work, you can. And you can educate yourself sometimes through YouTube or through, different medias where you can learn to do certain things and tutorials from other people. And that's how I got here. Sometimes, you try to do something and it costs money for you to do that. And you might not have the money to invest at the time, but you can learn from other people. And sometimes volunteering is the best way to get your best experience. So doing an internship. You don't have to be in college doing an internship. You can write yourself a letter of introduction to somebody. Any business owner that has anybody that does that sends an email, a text message, or just stops in and says, I want to learn from you, I don't think they're ever going to say no. I mean, there might be some restrictions. However, you can get under someone's wing. So volunteering, becoming an intern, and also, educating yourself, through reading and research. You can't be afraid to put in what we call sweat equity, right? And that means that's the equity or the money from yourself that you put into someone else's work or for your own work. So with that, don't be afraid to give a little of yourself to get something in return. So it might cost you a little bit of your time, but the rewards and the benefits of that knowledge are priceless. And then the other advice I would say would be, don't be afraid. Sometimes you just got to try it. You don't have to jump all in with both feet, but at least you can start off by doing it as a hobby. And sometimes that hobby kind of turns into your passion, or you can say, you know what, I just want to keep it as a hobby and continue to work your main job and keep your side hustle, right? And that way you're not taking a full risk and you're not losing everything, but at least you have the opportunity to gain something. And I would just say, don't be afraid to start, because you'll never finish if you never start. So I would just say, go ahead and get started and try it and do the best you can. And there's always somebody out there that's willing to help you. All you got to do is ask.
If you like creativity and bringing concepts to life, then working in design might be for you.